every day I'm losing hope just in the world. Don't know what to do. It's pain and hurt. It hurts so bad. Every day I'm way back up. I'm giving my best. Oh yeah. Why ain't that a bitch? The chorus is the whole beat drops out. You gotta sing the chorus, man. I hate it when a song has a chorus that is more downbeat than the verses, man. You always want a chorus of a song to come in heavy, you know, man. I hate it when a chorus comes in and takes everything out of the beat.
Hey, y'all.
But I'll have to do it.
Hey, hey.
But nowadays,
oh my gosh. This dude.
lost my
Let's let a few people get in here and we're going to talk about what he's got going on.
I've done my best. It's failed though. I just don't know what to do tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. Good evening, everybody.
But nowadays, I've done my best.
Oh, well, we got to turn him down a little more. I can't handle that. He's talking in between his fake rapping, but he thinks he knows the Tennessee laws now, the Tennessee employment laws. It's great. I was just sitting here laughing, and I figured maybe y'all wanted to join in on a little bit of this.
But nowadays, I've done my best.
Is he high? He's something. Who knows? He's something. Welcome, welcome. He's talking to people in his comments about getting fired from the car wash, right? And he filed for unemployment and got denied unemployment, which I figured is what happened. Hey, welcome. Tennessee is a right to work state. So technically, your employer does not have to have a reason to fire you. Literally. They can just not like you and decide to let you go. They don't have to have a reason to fire you. But if they have a good enough reason, then your unemployment can get denied. That's just how it goes when you're in a right to work state. But he's sitting there saying that his employer has lied on his unemployment rejection letter or whatever. And just said that they perjured themselves. Like, it's the unemployment office, it's not court. Pretty much because he's a loser. I don't know. I mean, I haven't looked it up yet, but is that something? Can you perjure yourself or commit perjury when it's not? I don't know. I don't know how that goes when it's with this, but he just said that when he got fired, because of the trolls from the car wash, that they told him that they would allow him his unemployment and that they would pay him his PTO that he had saved up, that he had so many hours of vacation or something, and they owed him $1,200 of PTO, and they still haven't paid him that. And they're claiming that they fired him because the trolls kept calling them and posting on their social media, and it was too much. Well, okay. You know what I mean? Doesn't it have to be on like some kind of like legal documents, court documents, or something for it to be perjury. But if that's why they fired him, that's why they fired him. How is that perjury? How are they lying? If they're saying, we fired you because you keep going live, so we're getting harassed. Where's the lie there? Where's the perjury there? I swear, this little peepee head dude just throws out big words to make himself feel bigger. I don't know. But he just sat here on his live and said that the car wash company have now perjured themselves to the unemployment department.
What would happen? They're not going to help. And it was exactly that. And then you keep pushing for the unemployment. I mean, you're a defense attorney. If you're a defense attorney, you have to understand this is not personal.
Oh, somebody came on his live a while ago saying they were an attorney also, and telling him he needed to fight the unemployment claims.
Something ain't right. You know, if I was a defense attorney and I was getting the same exact vibe from my client, I'm questioning the hell out of them just like I'm questioning you. It's not personal, but how can you look
Hey,
at
ladies.
You can't even trust the people around you. Red flags all over the place. It's not personal.
You are a red flag, dude.
Real quick, guys, I'm going to stop. I haven't even done the ad-libs on this. I mean, my mind's just... Our days are down to 11 days. See, in 11 days, Deli, you got no worries. You know what? We can't even get a job that calls back on our application. So you know what? I got $850 raised in 11 days. That's over almost $90-something a day.
Probably.
Before we lose everything.
Well, he keeps saying it was a defense attorney. I'm sure it was a troll.
Else, it's just no worry.
I didn't see it.
Except for over here, we're fighting for our fucking lives.
Oh, God, no. Okay, Tennessee girl, I hope you feel better. Y'all know I'm gonna start calling his noise stutter rap, because that's what he does, is he stutters. How's that sound? Stutter rap? Is that a new name for it? Or is some of that stuff already called stutter rap? Liz is my attorney. No, I ain't got no attorney. Yeah, babe. Little nuggy. Our little nuggy. How's little nuggy doing? I'm sitting here cutting out the stickers. I'm fixing to press them into this vinyl and see if it works with my little experimentation stuff. You're the judge. Queen's oh God, Queen's our judge. We're all in trouble now. Crap rap, yeah. I think it's stutter rap though. It's all he does is stutter. I mean, it's crap, but I don't even understand how he does those words. Did he turn the music up to go yell at Heather about something? Is that what's going on? This is the call. It's Facebook. You can be whatever you like. Della is impersonating an attorney. Oh, goodness. Oh, Liz, you're a cop and an attorney. Well, I guess that could come in handy. Please don't. Hello, Patriot Princess. How are you this fine evening? Oh, shit. Now we got a warden? Damn, we don't want Queen to be a warden, especially when she gets pissy. So I wonder if somebody sent that video to the car wash people if they would try and sue him for slander. I don't know what it takes for slander, but I mean, he just went publicly on his live and said that he just said that they're committing perjury. I felt sorry for these two at first, but they're both lazy and bums. They ain't out looking for a job. They're on my bed. Yep. Right. That's what I was saying yesterday, Nicole. I have some of those same items from the Dollar Tree, and there is absolutely no way I would charge $30 for a metal sign that I put vinyl on. I mean, yes, it takes your time, but I just don't. I mean, yeah, we got to make some money doing this, but there's no way I'm ripping people off doing it either. But I'm honest about these things. I don't know. I want people to come back also. Taco. I know, Nicole. I mean, that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. I didn't even look and see what they were. I was in the other room when they were talking about them. I was just hearing what it was. I'm going to make some of that stuff and put it on the page and list it for $30. Oh, wait, I got to do my $30 dog tags with my name, right? Oh, wait, here we go. Uh-oh, Liz is throwing out warrants.
And tell me how the hell you feel right now. How would you feel as a defense attorney?
Gag, Nicole.
Look at the evidence that I look what I deal with every day. Again, I've reiterated 50 times. It's not a personal jab. It's a. I mean, God dang. You don't think Bob got the same conversation the other day when he ditched out on his own goddaughter?
Oh, God. We're still bitching about that. How do y'all like the new name?
I gotta go. They're threatening my family.
I think I made it pretty obvious with the new name that we're not an awareness page, group, channel, whatever.
Trolls called your ass. You physically on your own brought yourself in the box, wanted to come live. You actually wanted to come live with me, Bob. Then you're gonna ditch my family because of the.
Damn, you would think Bob broke his fucking heart.
Somehow it's
right, Patriot Princess? Exactly.
So again, though,
thanks, Nicole.
It's just put yourself in our
Let's
shoes
go on.
For 2 weeks.
Les, you ain't frisking me.
100% case, man.
Oh, Nicole's
$1,200. Remember all that?
Thanks, Cheryl.
Remember the conversations on the phone and me telling you that I can't really file unemployment because I'm making an income year? And yet you kept pushing me to file unemployment. Meanwhile,
here we go.
The closest people around me, from my parents to Bob to everybody,
getting it again,
is jumping ship on us as a family. And me and Heather haven't done anything but defend ourselves.
Meltdown, meltdown, meltdown.
Or am I supposed to just sit here and be dumb?
Oh, God, is he going to cry?
So again,
oh, my God, y'all. Is he going to cry?
Personal. I just am a man that has to go off evidence. And the evidence that's sitting on my fucking table, something's not right.
Oh, I didn't get to finish that. Les, you're not frisking me in front of everybody.
And if this was a jury
Sorry.
trial, and this was the evidence a jury had to fucking look at, they would have came to the same determination that I have.
Jeez, he isn't loud enough? Shit.
Well, it was never presented to me, just like it wouldn't be with the jury, which means unless you... being logical here, man. And, I mean, this is logical.
There is no fucking logic in that bald head of his.
If the evidence isn't there, then it's got to be something else.
He is.
Oh,
Never
a lot of people going to relate to the
his
story
fault.
of this song tonight. How many people in the world face destruction all the time? This is something on a bad day. This song I'm making tonight is something on a bad day that people will be able to. You know, I'm trying to read the comments, man. They're going so fast.
I haven't even seen any of the comments. I'm sitting here looking at work. Let's see. What is
Yeah,
I don't know
what you want. You sent a Deanna.
Okay, they're trying to tell him, even though he's making money, he could get partial unemployment.
If you sent that money for a decal, let me just go look real quick. Because what I saw definitely wasn't the amount for a decal.
It went down to like 14 minutes, and now it's back up to 38 minutes.
Make a decal for that amount of money. I'm in business to make a profit.
Oh, now it is done. Never mind. Does that mean it's done?
See, I don't know where that's coming from. So that's so weird. Because I looked over here in my email and it says I got money. I received 76 cents from Jaden Terry.
I don't understand
But
how
I go to my PayPal and it says Jaden Knopf. It looks like you sent 76 cents and then you sent $29.89. So okay, so you said I didn't see the $29.89. I saw the 76 cents there. I was like, I don't know how I can make your detail for 76 cents.
Close this.
So PayPal. Oh. It shows pen, so the money definitely hasn't cleared. You sent 29, but I'm sitting at 16. It says. So it hasn't. It's in pending status. I don't know what that means, but.
Oh, right here.
Your payment's in pending. But once it clears, what do you need? You just send to the inbox of what you need on a decal. Well, see, that shows pending. And then I can go back.
Okay. Thank you.
Have to go into settings and turn it off again.
I've turned off several times today. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Sorry. Thank
So
you.
it just shows you it's pending down there.
Okay.
Pending.
Thank you. I'll Google some more on it.
Pending. For your trolls, that's my car payment.
Thank you,
so
babe.
you know.
Sorry.
It just shows pending. So if you could look into that while it's pending, I don't get that very often. Usually when someone says PayPal, when someone sends PayPal, it automatically goes through. I would call PayPal. So
there it is. Try these lyrics. Just another day. Whoa. Wait. We got to see this comment. Try these lyrics. Just another day. My wife has no teeth. I can't get a good job because I have no skills. My chili sucked as bad as my rap. My whole life is nothing but crap. Good, Mike Latoris.
You want? Just message this page, send it in a messenger. Heather, get it.
Did y'all hear that one?
Damn, dude, I didn't. Damn, dude, I'm so sorry. I forgot my butt plug at your house.
Oh, he left his
Bob was
butt plug somewhere.
Views for Bob.
Ooh, who goes around leaving their butt plug at people's houses? I know I don't. Mine stays at my bedside table. Weirdo.
Once they started targeting his family. Oh, I got you, Debbie.
Yes, Les. No frisking me in front of everyone.
See what I'm saying? And then people dog my wife, and I'm supposed to be silent. And then when I say something, I'm a low-grade piece of shit. It's the same narrative over and over.
So he's triggered. He got triggered because people were in his comments telling him that he could still get partial unemployment, even though he's bringing money and doing his decals and shit. You're still allowed to make up to a certain amount and draw unemployment. You just have to report what you're making. Maybe he's scared and doesn't want to report what he's making. I don't know. But that's what that Della kept trying to tell him. And he keeps telling her, no. I don't know. I mean, whether she's really an attorney or not, she's right about that. God, why does his music get so loud on here? Hold on, I gotta mute y'all for just a second so I can put this plug in. Not my butt plug either. Alright, we good? Stuck on this path, I don't know where to go. My God, can y'all hear better now? Every day. I feel a part of me every day just slipping away. Going down here like real fast. No matter what I do, I can't seem just to change that. No problem, man. I'll use that later. Trust us to make it a quality detail. Okay, we're turning him down until he's done with that noise. It does sound like shit, doesn't it? Sorry, Nuggy. There, is that better? Hey, Les. Oh, I'm gonna have to get my got something to show you, babe. Hang on. See how the chorus just dips out on you, dude? Hold on. That's what's kind of been keeping me here just acting away, because in the back of my head, I'm just like, you know, you're taking such a heavy verse there, such real, and then you got to drop it down. Like, can it get any more fucking sadder? You know, now I've got to come in on a chorus that's even sadder than the verse, and it's like, I hate when they take a beat. Oh, Jesus. Boo hoo fucking who. Chorus line. The chorus line. I like beats where the chorus line comes up and just takes you off, dude. You know, EKG, you know, you want to work like an EKG, you don't want it to be. And then there's the bottom out for fucking a flat line for 35. They are all the same. It's the exact same beat generator that he uses over and over and over again. We did an uplifted song yesterday called Unhuman. I'll play that. Not right now. You're good, Queen. You go rest if you need to. All right, I'm dropping this for me for right now, y'all. I got to show Les something. Whatever God puts on my plate, I have to deal with, and I have to deal with it the best way I can. That's all I can do. Tonight, this is what was put on my plate is a song. That night was what was put on my plate. But this is a heavy metal song I did called Unhuman. A heavy metal song, really? Do we have to? Damn cruel. I know I pray every night. But I'm gonna pull him out for just a second. It's backwards. Oh, where are you? What's Queen? It's backwards because it's ready to put on the cup, wrap around the cup, but it's printed and ready to go. You like it? I think it's going to be so pretty when it transfers over. It's going to be a lot brighter. I can't wait to see it. Isn't that pretty, y'all? I'm in love. Look at these pictures. Here, let me see if I can look at these. Look at that one. And that one. Look. Aren't these awesome? Oh my gosh. I might have to do me one. I have another one that's pink that I've been waiting to do also, but I'm loving this. I never even considered doing a black and white one. Okay, so there. Limited one only. Okay, I didn't know that was a limited edition. I'll just pull this out in case we have something else to show. Let me get Peepee Head going again. Did he freeze, or is he just actually being quiet for a minute? I can't tell. I guess he froze. Well, that was really my only point of coming in, was him doing his nonsense there. I couldn't believe he sat there saying on live that his ex-employer perjured themselves. What the heck? Who does that? Oh, and he was saying that the trolls are taking pictures of their house, posting them online. Now they're terrified to even go to the store. I mean, you're kind of the dumbass that put your address out on your live, buddy. I mean, I'm not saying that I drove up to your house or nothing, but you fucking invited people. Like, that's just a
metal, dude. That's you.
classic CMC move there.
Boggin is a rapper, and
What up, motherfucker? Hey, Ron, how are you tonight?
I ain't talking shit about him because I tell him this to his face. I'm a real friend.
Damn, this wind is blowing.
But Enrico, it does.
I feel like we're fixing to get picked up like the Wizard of Oz or some shit.
Boggin would have ate that beat up. He would have ate it up, dude. He would have ate it up. He's got it, man. If you could just put Boggin in a $1 million studio with a dope ass sound engineer.
No, you mean Boggin, gang, bitches.
We'll fight. She'll always win, but we'll fight. Let me turn on the radio, and you'll hear something they do, and then you copy it, mimic it. Now the originality's gone as an artist, so I just don't like listening to the music. But she always wins the battle in the car. Contrary to what the troll pages make you think. Heather definitely is. If it's what Heather wants to do, Heather's going to do it, and she's going to do it no matter if I say I don't want to go to the radio or not. She's going to turn that fucking radio on, and she's going to be in her little chair, be her little happy self dancing. That's how that works. Where can you hear my songs?
I think the rain's already gone.
I've got a ton of links.
Just freezing. It's fixing to get freaking cold.
Oh, damn.
He is a fool. I think maybe this wind is messing with our McDonald's Wi-Fi. It's cold in Missouri. I think that's him right now. 74. Holy moly. Oh, yeah, they're saying he's frozen. It didn't get too cold today, but I know tomorrow it's supposed to get pretty chilly. I think we're supposed to be like in the teens over the next few, get down to the teens in the next few days. Oh my God, in the negatives? We have high winds right now, but these winds coming off this lake really get bad. I bet, Ron. I'm just ready for running weather again. Yeah, I guess we're all kind of getting it, huh?
And that's what's crazy. People hear the R word, the radio
Okay.
and they take.
Let's try this one more time. I have no idea.
Why don't they go out in this world and target the ones who really be doing the evil?
All right, here we go.
That's something they'll never get.
What's it doing up where he is? Because I guess his
right here, we're nothing but
internet's messing up too.
Trying to raise a kid every day doing the right things, work hard while growing, trying to do the best things. But nowadays, I've done my best. I failed though. I don't know what to do tomorrow because no matter what I do, it fails. Bad place to be, but I'm on God's road, so there has to be a way. So no choice but to live tomorrow. And that's.
I don't know.
So instead of just hearing the word, right? Here's the word, the whole story. Hear the whole context.
So, Little Peepee Head did go live earlier.
These kind of people at this kind of time, and the getaways, scot-free card. Why don't they really go do something in this room? They go target.
Was that today?
True people doing vile, nasty things. The only thing you see from this family is a guy getting up every day, going live.
Yeah, they were cooking chili, I think, and he caught his pan on fire.
And coming on at night, doing music, writing about real stuff, just trying to have that brief couple hours in your day to recollect and refocus. It's crazy, man. I've never seen anything like it. I like it. If you don't have time to pull over and fight, don't pop your horn at me. I like it. Well, I should be on Sirius. I'm on every other fucking platform. Type Little Lazy and Stanley Jenkins.
Can y'all hear him?
You know, my old name for all my music besides this new album right here that we just put out a week ago. I'm 45 years old now, man. There's no reason to go by Little AZ anymore, man. You know, I'm not some little rapper kid anymore. I just do country music about real life. And to me and my music team, Stanley Jenkins was the correct way to go. Yeah, it's a start from scratch, but it's more representative of us. Stanley's my last name. I got the Jenkins from Roscoe Jenkins from that TV show, that movie with Martin Lawrence. And the reason I
picked the Jenkins to go with it was I couldn't choose Andrew Stanley because there's a preacher by the name of it that's super famous. So I can't use my real name because if you look up my real name, it's going to take you to the preacher Andy Stanley. So I had to come up with and Stanley Jenkins, I can't remember who it came up for, but I can't take credit for that name. It was one of the people on our music team that's not with us anymore, but I can't remember which person it was. It's been about a year or two ago, but they came up with the name, not me. And it just made sense. It just made sense. So at least I'm a realist. I'm going to tell you, I didn't come up with the name. It was somebody on my team at the time.
Oh, you did not.
But the Jenkins aspect, it was like they threw it out there just like that. You know, man, you remind me so much of Roscoe Jenkins, a guy that was out chasing the success and the fame, and then he comes back for a family reunion and he recollects the senses and realizes life's not about the money, the fame, or the success. It's just about your family. And that's how we came up with the Jenkins. And that was the reasoning behind how they came up with Jenkins. And it was so, I mean, they were just so perfect with it. It's just so true. So Stanley from my last name, Jenkins from the Roscoe Jenkins movie. Real talk. That's the meaning behind that name, the new name.
If singing is what you can call that.
You know what? I'm just not on the song mood. We'll finish this song up. I mean, we got a good song going, but you know what? You're right, Jessica. We were going to do some more episodes of the Stanley's reality show tonight. So let me save this song. Because I'm just down and out. You know, I think a song really would be better done on several nights because it's such a real song. So tomorrow night's Day Brings, and now you got a song with how I felt today. And then we're going to bring the chorus line in, maybe the second verse tomorrow on how I feel that day. You know, Jessica, thank you for throwing that out. You just kind of opened my mind on how this song needed to be done. This is a multi-day song. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to play my human song real quick, and I'll be right back with you. And then we're going to come watch a couple Stanley episodes.
Oh, wow, Nessie. That's a lot.
I'm just sick and tired of traveling down this empty road. These people in this damn world, they can be so damn cold. I know I pray every night, sometimes though it don't come true. It makes me so confused. Some days I just wanna run away now. I'll be out here just taking a walk down by the creek, just sitting on this nickel, feeling like those sorry for me. I know these people take everything I do every day and twist it up. It's something I gotta do with, cause I just don't see that ever go away now. Right now I got a real bad case of the brain fog. Yeah, this constant passion makes it hard just to get back up now. I'm the hill and I am a move forward. When don't see less in a go. When will these people y'all ever just stay alone? Oh yeah, I'm human like you, so I breathe like every day. I eat food just like you. Yeah, I'm just a human being. I don't know why this world every day gotta go target me. Maybe I'm just too defensive, but still I'm a human being. Nobody knows what I go through just like every day. They don't see the messages that drive me to brink of crazy. They talk about my daughter, talk about my wife and me. Most times when I dig right in, I see that they just nothing but lies. Just them people I despise. I wish they would just go away. Pussy talk just in a hole. Come back right in my place. Let me live my life, you know. Oh, please just go away. You think you know everything, but you just don't know a damn thing. I want to take a minute right here and break this down. We got these pages called the Lazy Awareness, and there's 4
boys. I was even be my buddies. You're wearing this line, I don't go by that name no more. I go by Stanley Jake. And then y'all trying to protect me. Trying to protect Kevin. In the very same sentence you got me. Something don't make sense to me. Sometimes y'all lost your brains. I think in the end. Oh yeah, I'm human like you, so I breathe like every day. I eat food just like you, yeah, I'm just a human being. I don't know why this world every day gotta go target me. Maybe I'm just too different. So let me get over to the Stanley's episode. I'm glad you brought that up though, because we were. So, let's see, what episode did we get through yesterday? Okay, we got through episode 8 yesterday. Big Dreams and Appreciation. We went to the Opryland Hotel. The next episode was a 45-minute episode. Well, no, we didn't play the wedding episode because we'd watched it the day before. We played the baby shower episode. The next one was Paisley Grace's birth, my daughter's birth, and we'll go ahead and start off on that one tonight because that's where we left off. So y'all check us out.
Paisley Grace, I wanna give you things I never had. Paisley Grace, I just wanna be
This is the one where he snuck his camera in to record her birth, and he's proud of it. He was telling us about this the other night, remember? That they told him he could not record in there while she was being born. But he did it anyway.
I see you, Angela.
And the things that he was saying while she was being born was really creepy. Like, he wasn't supporting Heather at all. This video was just weird. Anyway, I just came live. Say hi. And because he was losing his shit a while ago after that Della chick said what she said to him and accusing his last employer of perjury.
Thank you. All right, good job.
People kept telling him that he could try. He got denied unemployment, so people were telling him he could fight that unemployment claim.
I know. You know what? You can sit and watch this episode.
And that he could get partial unemployment even though he's making some money. You just have to report what you're making.
Watch it, okay? You gonna watch it? Yeah, this is you being born as a baby. So here we go. You ready? Let's watch it.
Are you, Ron?
This is Paisley being born as a baby.
Or are we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God. Are we starting this shit over again?
Yeah, pass. We don't need that passing. Look, there's Paisley. That was you drinking a bottle.
Yeah. It's Pippi Head. Look, it's the star of the reality show.
Mrs. Paisley Grace's big
Because
day.
they made their own reality show, you know, because they've never heard of a vlog. It's a reality show. I guess he's expecting it to be picked up.
Here we are. We're back on the road. It's 4:50 in the morning. Heather's breaking my arm again. Says it's way different than it was. She wasn't able to sleep all night. So
Could you imagine him actually taking these videos into a actual TV station, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's Daddy.
But your daddy's famous, right?
Well, you're not there yet. You're still in Mommy's tummy here. You haven't been born yet. Watch though. There's
No,
Mommy.
it'll never be picked up.
And Paisley's right there in Mommy's belly. Oh, there you are as a baby. That's Paisley.
Oh, weird.
TV, you can't get anything today. We're not working. Yeah, we're not doing decals today.
Aww, Missy.
You're a little baby.
No, she isn't.
Back then you didn't run all over the house. Mommy and Daddy's like for a tad bit easier. No.
I know. I think it bothers a lot of us.
Oh, here you are. You're about to be born. Look, we're in the doctor's office. You're about to be born.
Right, Taco. Most parents are responsible enough to do that.
really good.
Yeah, let's take a big deep breath in. Big breath. Hard. Come on.
You got this, baby.
Daddy, grab her.
We're gonna go a little further.
Okay, ready? Big breath. Push. Big breath.
Here comes Paisley. They're gonna put you on the blanket.
Ron says him three.
There's Paisley. Here comes Paisley.
Yeah, they're in the blankets. That's what your parents
That's
probably
when
never
you
did
first
once they
came
got
in
you
the
home from
world,
the hospital.
Paisley. That's Paisley. You're a little baby. Oh, she's so precious. And now it says hello, Paisley.
Hey, babe.
There you are in your little baby thing. Look at you, it's Paisley. Look, it's got Mommy and Daddy, and then there's you. Look at you.
When you graduate, I want to be the one sitting on the very first row with you in your mind. Baby, don't you say a word, cause your mom and dad are gonna get you loaded in a bird. And I feel real bad, so the guy if it did
Liz is on her game tonight.
There's you crying as a baby.
Look at your nails, they're so long. We gotta get your mittens out of the car. Daddy has to get your other bag.
Baby, is that baby? When does she normally get her first bottle?
Oh, yeah.
The nursery will bring it in.
About is that like pretty soon? Or okay. She had just come out. I was ready to get her bottle. Little fingers like she ready for her first pop.
You look at mommy. You see mommy? Look at mommy.
Oh.
Thank you, baby girl.
Yeah, it's Mama and Paisley. Yeah, Mama and Paisley. No, Daddy was filming. That's
Oh, here, Mama. I think I might need to.
It's just you and Mommy.
Now, Billy didn't get that big with her.
Paisley, you're crying. You wanted a baba. Oh, this is your sister. Paisley, this is Haley. This is your sister.
Your name, hello, where's your name?
It's a ruler. Let Daddy have the ruler. Yeah, we can't play with the ruler. You can play with that. Can you bring her something? That's a paint tray.
Where you going? I'm just, we gotta go get Ray the winter coat.
Can you believe I missed her?
Yeah, that's Paisley. Good job. That's you. Mama, Daddy, and Paisley. Oh. I know.
Oh, are we fixing to have a star party? Yay! What other kids? Their other kids?
That's Paisley.
They only have the one for her. They only have her together.
So at the end of this,
Yeah, they only have her together. I mean, their other kids
come get her.
that they each have, the kids' other parents are raising them. Heather has a son and a daughter, and each of their dads are raising them.
I know. Just a minute. I gotta read this.
And I don't know
So
about
it says ever since the first day we found.
little peepee heads kids. Honestly, I've not looked that far into it.
I know.
Oh, that was this little girl being born.
Plus, she just went poo poo at that.
That was where he videoed this little girl, Paisley, being born.
Yeah. So change that diaper, and then I'm gonna read the ending of this.
Oh, it was so cute. Her cry.
Oh, did you hear?
I love it.
Did you hear though? She sat here the whole time and watched the whole thing,
Oh, I seen her.
and she kept saying Paisley, so she knows it's her.
Then she said Paisley.
No.
Paisley.
No, she said Paisley.
And then I heard her say Paisley.
No.
Paisley at the end.
Oh.
Remember the big old green Paisley in her mouth at the end?
Okay. Well, go on out there, and I'll be out there in a little bit. I love y'all.
Hey, we love you. Oh, did you hear
That was a good video of Paisley,
I love
though.
you too. Listen at her. She's waving at you, Daddy. Look. Say bye, Daddy. Bye. Oh, don't cry.
So, anyways, at the end of every reality episode, we put a message, and this message is: ever since the first day we found out Miss Paisley is coming to this world, we've not stopped trying to better ourselves, so we can give this angel the best life we ever can. From the people in this
They
world
wanna be
trying
like
to take us
Duck
down, us
Dynasty.
overcoming those low lives, and learning from the ones who stand by our side.
Hey,
such as family,
Stormy.
friends, and our
Welcome.
fans, we want to tell you, Miss Paisley, it's because of you who have made us into the great people we are. A year before we found out you were going to be coming, we sadly had a miscarriage and went through the darkest year of our lives. Then out the blue, Paisley, you
Pappy.
came and saved us. Your
nickname's
you
Pappy?
are our rainbow baby, and we will never stop loving you and working hard to give you a better life to offer. Thank you, and we're going to spend our lives living for you, our little angel. Guys, even then, in 2019, these trolls were doing exactly what they are to us now. And that's why we ran to Iowa. That's why Iowa didn't work. It was because trolls and people like Heather's sister trying to sell us
Oh,
out
that's you,
lies.
sweetie.
And then we ran back to Tennessee. And then my job promised me double income to move out to East Tennessee. And we moved to East Tennessee. And now here we are. And it's the same true today as it
Always
is right there,
the
wrote in
trolls.
stone
Always
on that
somebody else's
episode.
fault, isn't it?
Is every single thing we do is for our daughter. You know, that's why you're going to find me tomorrow doing DKL live feeds, sitting here because I've got me fired from jobs. So I can't even work a legitimate job because every time I fucking do, these retards friggin' go and spam my job and get me fired and chop up videos. Same thing they did at Cricket Wireless. Exact same thing. Chopped the video up. I did an anti-racist video and they chopped it up and made me look racist.
My great
You know, all you
grandfather
got to do
was
is cut a
happy.
few words here and there out, piece the video back together. And it's what they do. And they're good at what they do, guys. What can I say? They're just really good at what they do. And just reading that just reminds me of how this was the same life we were living when she was born. And for the life of us, it's like the song
Nothing
I wrote
really.
tonight. For the
Let's let
life
him
of us,
finish
it don't matter.
laughing, and then I'll
So the next one's called Easter Fun.
fill in
So,
again what he said a little
we're
bit
gonna watch-
earlier.
This is actually season 2, episode 1. Episode 1 of season 2.
He's got these split into seasons, y'all. Hold on. I'm just cutting this out.
We're sitting here getting ready to go have a fucking great day, guys. We're gonna do some cool shit. I ain't gonna tell you what we're gonna do. I said the word retarded, and you know what? We'll go ahead and block you because I definitely wasn't making fun of mentally challenged people. So you have a good night, Laura. The twisting up of things will not be tolerated.
Well, what do you think that word is doing, you dumbass? Holy shit.
Hi. No.
I gotta change clothes like 4 fucking times.
No.
Like 4 times. She's talking about, I got to change my clothes again. I don't think I like the shirt. But we going to go. Here.
I don't care.
Dude. We go in the drawer, we find a pair of boxes. We don't even look at them. I don't care if they're plaid, yellow, green. As long as they ain't motherfucking pink, I throw them in the box.
We're out here getting stuff in the car. Got Andrew out here already. What's up, Danny? You ready?
Wow. He just said it again. I can't with this fuckwad. He really is a little peepee head, isn't he?
My closest friend. They took everything.
So he was on here earlier. This Della chick was telling him that she's a defense attorney, but she was telling him that even though his unemployment got denied, he could try to fight it. And he keeps saying, well, he's making money now, so he can't get unemployment. And people kept telling him, yes, you can. As long as you report your income, they'll take that out of your unemployment. Yeah, y'all go report his video for bullying and harassment. Since he said the R word. Yep. Run over there real quick and report him.
He stole a $1,000 computer from me. They won't tell you about that. Lift her up here.
I mean, I don't know that we will make much of a difference really on this live, but he definitely used it more than once. But he was saying that, okay, I'll wait till you get back.
What's cool with what we got today? We're shooting all kinds of different rounds. It's my little 38 special pistol. I love that baby.
Oh, I hate that word too. I have several friends with special needs kids.
We're going to shoot down. Of course, we got the gut buster round to blow you back.
I need to go. Is that what they said? I tried to turn that noise down some. Are you sure he didn't say, honey, you the goat?
Watch this, watch this. Watch this.
Quick.
Here's the bad thing about a revolver. With a 1-inch barrel, it's not very accurate, even at short distances. See, I mean, I was
Wow, your brother did.
Oh, so much better. Yes. Yay, Farley. I think I've got it figured out finally, y'all.
Yeah, my revolver's got
I think I've got it figured out finally. Just need to work on this kind also.
See, that's how our revolver's set up. We got 2 shotgun rounds. They're called rotor rounds. We shoot a bunch of little beads out of the pistol.
Sleep.
The next 2 rounds are regular traditional bullets. And then for last case scenario,
this was hot. Yeah.
hollow points.
Oh, yay. Okay. So, anyway, they were telling him that he would be able to fight his unemployment denial. And even though he's bringing in an income, as long as it's under what his allowable is, he'll still get partial unemployment. And he's not listening to anybody, and he got mad at him about it. Obviously, he's never bothered. And then he was saying that it's too much work. Their website is set up to make you frustrated so that you don't want to file unemployment. It's too much work to get on their website and type in a little bit of shit and report to it every week to make sure your family's bills are paid. You'd rather sit on live and drink and smoke and complain about what the trolls took away from you. So there was that. Then he went all into about how the trolls got this done and the trolls got that done, and he lost this job and that job, and now his last job, that it was because the trolls kept calling up there and commenting on their social media, and that's why he got fired, is because they said it was too much attention from the trolls. But that the job, when they fired him by text message, they supposedly fired him via text message and told him that they would let him file unemployment, and he had like $1,200 worth of PTO still banked that they were going to go ahead and write him a check for. That they never wrote him a check for that, and they denied his unemployment claim. Well, Tennessee is a right to employment state, or however it's worded in Tennessee, but they don't need a reason to fire you. They can fire you just because they don't like the color shirt you wore to work today. I mean, really. I mean, you can file unemployment for it, but yeah, they don't need a reason. But he's saying now on his live in front of everybody, he was saying that the owners of the company lied to the unemployment department about why they fired him, which means they perjured themselves. They committed perjury. I very seriously doubt that. Yeah, he does, Stormy. So I'm just saying, you know, it might not hurt for somebody to send a clip of that video to, which I don't have it on my live because I came live just after he said all that. But I bet that that company would like to get their hands on the video where he just went and slandered them, accusing them of perjury on live on public social media, huh? again, I don't know what it takes to get slander charges brought up against somebody, but I mean, he just went publicly and said that that employer perjured themselves by lying about why they fired him. That, Stormy, that's what happened at the cell phone company he worked at before they moved to where they are now. Hell, I don't know if money came up missing at this place also or not. I just heard his mouth always gets him let go of places. He doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut. He can't keep a job more than a few weeks to a few months because of his mouth.
This is just a trailer for it.
Oh, Kentucky girl.
So now we're going to go to the dream. This is like my biography. I probably split up. I don't think I'll play all of this tonight.
I have a lot of autism and Down syndrome awareness images, but I need to look up. I need to look that up and see what I can find to make some images of. Haters made money come up missing at the other place. Yeah, I don't think so. They couldn't prove that the deposits disappeared because of him, but he was the manager. He was in charge of the deposits, and deposits disappeared. But like apparently they didn't have a safe there, and where they kept the deposits after hours or whatever, where they counted them and stuff, there were no cameras.
Now that's me.
Conveniently.
That's me as a little kid. That's my brother Adam. That's me. That was me as a little kid right there. You know, I go look at a little kid. I look just like Paisley, don't I, guys? Just like Paisley. It's like a spitting image of Paisley. Tell me I'm wrong. Heather, what do you think? I'm a spitting image of Paisley right there. I mean, you look at Paisley, you look at her daddy. That was me, right about her age. That's me.
God, now we're comparing our baby pictures.
I love that shit. It's just a spitting image. Looking at that, it's like looking at Paisley. It's crazy. I didn't really. Wow. 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 I mean, Heather, look at that, man. That's still the Paisley. Wow, that just made my
I just realized the wind is blowing terribly right now, and it's supposed to be cold, super cold for the next several days. I've got cups I need to get cooked, baked, whatever, and I can't do it. The oven won't get up to temperature out back when it gets that cold. This is going to be fun.
And then my grandpa, which always had my best interests at heart, and just an amazing, amazing man. I don't know who the hell Santa is, but that's my mom. And somehow Santa was in their house. My grandparents' house. That's weird. I don't remember that moment, but that's my mom. You trolls turned her against me. I heard from her in like 2.5 weeks, thanks to y'all. Thanks for attacking my mother.
damn, guys. But,
Damn
you know,
shame.
the truth is, it was a saxophone, man. And then, you know, that started the dream. And then at about 8 years old, my mom and dad, I remember where we lived. We lived on Midway Hill Road right in Fenton, Michigan. It's an old dirt road. They bought a house. And they had a VHS camcorder. And they let me and my brother used to play with it, man.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Andrew, guns are pretty expensive, Bubba.
We would like karaoke to the Beach Boys, man. And film
Sorry, I'm not
ourselves doing
rich.
it, acting like we were singing the
I can
Beach
keep
Boys.
what, the cold?
Kind of lip singing, you know what I'm saying? But that's where the dream started for me, you know?
Well, girl, I think you're probably gonna get some of it too.
Grew bigger when,
It's coming.
you know, I
You gotta check
got
your
my first
weather.
CD, and that was, it was Warren. Warren, it was that album by Warren, the old rock group, and it had the song Heaven in it. And then the second album I ever bought was Guns
You gotta
N'
pick-
Roses.
I think it
My dad
was.
said, hey, go in there and do whatever you want with the CD. And so I come out, you know, like 10, 12-year-old, maybe at that age, and come out and it's on big parental advisory.
Sorry to hear that, Ellen.
Fingers crossed,
Appetite
guys.
for
I really am.
Experimenting here.
And they immediately made us take it back. And they fought with the store.
But I'm sure your mom's in heaven smiling down and proud of you.
It's crazy how I remember this shit, man.
Oh, I'm
And
so happy.
my mom and dad, I remember fighting at the store.
You seem to be an amazing person. So I have no doubt that your mom's proud of you.
They ended up taking it back.
Oh,
And, so my
gosh,
second
that turned out
album
perfect.
that I actually was able to keep was the Metallica 1 album. And, I mean, from there, guys, I was through it, man.
That's
That's
sad.
where the dream started. And it just built
Prayers for you,
over
Ellen.
the years, you know what I'm saying? The dream started as an innocent kid, man, that just got a high to get anything to do with music. And I'm gonna be honest, that same high I still have today, you know what I'm saying? But to answer your question, the dream. That's the dream. It's just to make music, man, and it started as a kid.
Uh-oh, this is
Hey,
a deep
lady,
chapter called My
welcome.
Teens.
So anyways, I guess y'all doing chapters, I guess. So what is this, chapter
Oh,
2 now?
absolutely.
My teens?
Taco.
My teens.
Oh, God.
I
Was she on?
pretty hard-headed.
So there I was at about 17, 18-year-old. That was me. Look at that goatee. Look at that goatee. Oh, easy. Look, I was in a sorry.
Perfect.
You want to know how that happened? I was cutting a 20-ounce bottle to smoke some weed out of. And I pushed the knife through the bottle and it went into my hand. I still have that scar on the hand that I'm holding this phone with today. My right hand right here. It's right there. I see it all the time. And that's how it happened. I pushed the knife. I was going to cut a little bowl into a 20-ounce bottle with me and my homies. And then the steak knife went all the way through that bitch. Went all the way through my hand. And I could see it poke out the other side. But it never came out the other side. But you could see it poke. It like went through the bones. Like not through the bones, but in the areas between my bones. So it didn't even do no damage. But I remember that to this day, man. I remember that to this day. But that was a little hazy at about 18-year-old. Just 18-year-old. And I wasn't in a wheelchair then. It was just my homeboy had broke his foot. He was over on the couch. I was just chilling in his wheelchair. But that
Purple
was
and
real.
green. Okay.
That was from making a weed bong. Yeah, that's what that was. A weed bong. Keep watching.
No, I was pretty disobedient to my parents and the teachers. I remember.
Oh, really,
I've
lady?
never been one to take
Today?
I'm again in my teens. Probably
Is she not?
18-year-old
Is she
right there in
working?
an Adidas jacket, just
Has
chilling.
anybody seen if she actually lost her job?
I don't even know
Well,
how I
I
got
came
these
to find
pictures.
myself, you know, and realize that, you know, no matter if I spoke out,
Yeah, I don't want to
I
lose
stayed
my
silent.
parents either, even though they didn't give a fuck about me.
People were always going to find a reason to hate me. They were always going to find a
Get
reason
mad.
to
Still love
trash
them.
talk me and bully me, you know.
I haven't watched her in a while,
There
so
I
I
am
couldn't
again.
tell you. I mean, like that. It does. She
And I
usually just
say
sits
all
there and
that
cries
wasn't my
and
girl. That
whines.
was my friend Jeff Rourke.
She doesn't
Jeff
like
Rourke's girlfriend at the time. Her name was Amber Summer.
quit
I don't
like
remember her last
CMC
name, but
does when nobody
we
will
weren't-
buy
we
star or
weren't a
send
couple or
stars.
anything, but we were just chilling. This is up in Michigan. still rocking. I don't know what's going on with that mustache, but boy, he went straight down the side.
Oh, I know. It drives me crazy with that. I mean, it's one thing if you're a little sick and you have to suck a little snot back,
High school is one of the
but
You guys
he
see
is
those?
constantly doing that.
tall-wise. So, you know, by the end of high school, people didn't mess with me as much because I fought back. You know, seems real rough.
Yep, sunny Blue Walls, Iowa.
Where I found myself, and they formed, you know, the foundation of my dreams was laid there. You know, man. I don't know if y'all ever heard of the Dayton family, but I bumped them and I was hooked to rap, man. And from that point on, man, we were, you know, me and my.
So, you know, it brings me to this, and I want to go here and show you this, but Dayton family, dude. That's what made me want to become a recording artist. So let me go to another page. I don't want to end this, but I'm going to have to play this sped up so I don't get hit with a copyright. But Dayton family, what I'm talking about in this video, music dream. And what I'm talking about here is what made me want to actually record music.
Girl, it's bad. It gets bad.
Was the Dayton family, you know?
I gotta admit though, it's pretty amazing how she can nod as hard as in that chair.
So I'm gonna have to speak. Understand why the Dayton family were like on my mind is because you know, me and my parents didn't get along then, so I went back to Michigan and lived with my grandparents, and then I hung out with these people. And Dayton family was a hot thing up there, and that sold millions of records independently with never a record label. They did what Ryan Upchurch is doing now back in the 90s. You know, Upchurch and them want to say he's a special individual because he did it without a label. But unfortunately, Ryan Upchurch was just a 5-mile trip from Fenton, Michigan, where I grew up. And
so
Dayton Avenue was a road, and that's where all the prostitution and the drugs and the gang activity. That's like the hot road from that hot road. They called themselves the Dayton family. But, you know, even though they were gangster rap and their words were gangster, their music was phenomenal, dude. And this was one of the songs. I'm going to play it sped up, but this is called What's on My Mind. And that's what I was talking about on this documentary, what made me really want to record.
Liz, how's everybody feeling in your house today? No. There's some more in here just watching. Somebody just told him Upchurch is much bigger. Oh, I guess the wind finally got to us. Oh, good. I'm glad y'all are feeling okay. Hold on. I'm going to get up there and refresh that. I'm telling y'all, that wind coming off the lake tonight is crazy. What do you mean, Shelly? With it up churches? Oh. And ate ramen. Ugh. Well, look, one of them just outed herself. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm not what? You can go to my bathroom. Oh my goodness. I put these kids to bed at 8 o'clock. Hey, hey. Yeah, he does. He absolutely does. Welcome, everybody that's just popping in. We're probably going to be heading out soon. We just came in to talk about what this ding-dong head was saying. I'm good, sweetie. How are you? I am cutting out some new stickers. I just learned a new way to make these decals. I'm kind of excited about it.
Because I know how people twist it.
I think some of this is him. How people will twist it. It's always everybody else, isn't it? I'm so excited at how bright these turned out. Anybody want to roar? It took me a hot minute to get this figured out, but hold on and I'll show y'all. Oh, Stormy, we're still working on it. He's still there. We're still working on it. pull this up real quick and I'll show you all these stickers I made. I did these to use for some of our, I don't know, prizes to just mail to y'all for thank yous and for part of our giveaways for trivia night and stuff. Look how bright they came out. I'm so happy with them. This is, I've been trying for a while now to get this right. This is, what's Roar? Oh, hold on, I will show you. The sublimation, I sublimated onto vinyl. And it's taken me a hot minute to get it just right. So I printed out the sublimation ink, which is, I mean, just like this, what I put on the cups or the shirts. And so this cup that I'm fixing to make like this, I use the same kind of ink and same kind of thing. And I printed these little stickers out that a friend of mine designed these and sent to me. So now we have stickers. Hey Luda, how are you tonight? So now I've got this figured out and I can actually print off the images and press them onto this to make colored decals instead of having to do like I did the other night where I cut out different colors and layer and layer and layer them. I'll do that for some of them, but anyway, I'm gonna cut them all down to like this. That's what I've been sitting here doing, is trimming these down. What and who? What and who what, Stormy? So I have a slap oh, really? You like stickers? Well, these are like on thick vinyl. So anyway. Cool. All right, let me get, where did he go? Not pulled him back up yet. I'm about over him tonight. He's really annoying me. That's cool, Nessie.
The police to my fucking house. What a different era. This dude was talking about waxing the police. Let's go back to the documentary show.
Hitting back roads, fucking, back then you get cassette tapes with like instrumentals on the back of them, and we pop those in the cassette player and we just freestyle all night, man.
Yeah, the documentary show.
And we cruise back roads, man.
The documentary show, y'all.
Guys, and the teens were preparing me for what long. There's not a whole lot to say because this is all about the dream.
Hauser,
right?
so what? People are
gonna make it about the dream and the dream, and the whole life's based on the dream. It really has. But my teens, they were rough, guys.
Oh, Roar! Roar is our Roar lady.
Chapter 3, my first recordings.
Oh, yeah, it's
just... First time I rapped on a microphone, first time I recorded a song.
He's getting it worked out.
I can remember that.
We're still waiting to hear some information.
Started out, I was me and a guy named Chad Enzi. He went by the rap name Tragic. He was out there, boy. He was out there in Club Pluto, man. I heard something about him.
Sorry. Girl, I'm a bear. Roar, I'm a lion.
He was met by a detective.
Hold on, I'm fixing it.
His ass made the fucking Channel 2 News in Nashville. It's funny shit. But he got me into rapping, like recording, you know, man, and tape cassette player, man. And so how we started recording was we play on that one cassette.
I hope not.
Use the other one to record on another cassette, and we just bounce them back and forth. We do dubs like that, but it was horrible, man.
No.
Because you were
Common Cold was going around pretty yucky, and the flu was going around pretty yucky.
But that's how we started recording, and then later on,
He did. Chad Enzi. That motherfucker got on Backpage and tried to hire him a prostitute, dude. And he showed up and he got met with the police. He ended up on Channel 2 News. I mean, that Sting, they got some middle school teachers on that shit. I mean, it was like major news on the local station. And he literally thought he was meeting up with a prostitute at Walmart, dude. And he got there and he met up with the investigators. And he made Channel 2 News. It was like, wow. That's what you get for trying to buy some Poonanny, you know? Don't buy Poonanny.
VHS recorders. So, thing bouncing tracks.
That's right. Faith is a tiger.
Like that. And, it was the same.
About here is how we first started recording. I mean, you got to think, I'm an old cat, dude. I started recording in the late 90s. And back then you didn't have the computers and shit to record on like we got now. So what we do, we bought this little karaoke box from Radio Shack, and it would, I could, and it would have the instrument to actually rap to. So what we do is we get those cassette tapes, that little karaoke machine. Sometimes we could peel the vocals out of a song with that karaoke box that we bought from Radio Shack, and then we would rap our songs.
Queen's the warden, so would that make her the ringleader?
We add into the stereo system.
Yeah. That makes her the ringleader.
Mic input, and then we record onto a VHS. We first started out with cassette tapes, but that was horrible quality. A VHS, if you had a four-head VHS recorder, you could record audio on it in a four-head, which means it recorded four tracks.
The dude in the middle of the circus is called? This is pretty much fucking circus.
Two VHS recorders. And then what we do is to do the overlays like I do now.
The way things are going, it looks like about once a week we're going to have us a nice little circus show in here.
Record it with the music and your vocal. And then you'd have to play that VHS tape that had the vocal and the recording, and you'd have to play it again, and then it would record it to the other VHS recorder.
Sure, Nessie.
And it fucked the quality up because every time you weren't just doubling your vocals, you were doubling the beat as well. So it was horrible quality, but that's the way we went because of our desire to make music.
Oh, good night, Stormy.
The quality was a little better, but it still sucked. And then eventually, we got a little karaoke box from Radio Shack, and it would actually remove the vocals off any cassette tape you put in it, which was really cool.
The Ringmaster. Same freaking thing, right? Ringmaster, Ringleader.
Again,
although I don't know if he wouldn't be leading much.
Funny shit.
It was
big old shit show, pretty much.
Or Milli Vanilli tape.
I can't believe people didn't laugh at us. We'd actually record cassette
That's funny,
tapes
bro.
And go out and sell them, dude. Get $5 a cassette tape. And you can't believe back then. People were like, oh, y'all are good. But no, we weren't doing that. He'd go to school with his pants on backwards. You remember Chris?
So let's dig into that. So now I'm digging into first music. Let's go look up Lil Azzy's SoundClick. That's where some of my first music's heard. So let's go over there. And just give you an idea what I'm talking about.
The weather doesn't get too bad this weekend, so I won't have kids this weekend. I really want to start running again.
I don't know which page it is. I got several different.
Nobody's your master.
Definitely not going to be the villain boys.
So then she's the ringleader.
Where's that song?
I usually run around the lake. I take the dog to run around the lake. So if the weather's not too bad, I might take him out for a run around the lake. I might take y'all with me and show y'all the lake that I live on.
Got 55 songs on here. Boy, that's a fucked up system.
Oh God, I don't have enough. Yeah, I've tried the gym thing, and I don't like being around people.
So the oldest songs are going to be.
I can't do the gym
right here.
where people are. I have a treadmill, and I have weights and stuff. I work, you know.
This is
I really have
dude. It's
fallen
like
off
2003, dude.
the wagon the past year and a half. Oh no, I don't do people. My anxiety does not let me do people. And then there's the whole germ thing, especially now. Yeah, it's not. My feet are getting cold. Oh, yeah, I hear you, Faith. But I love running the lake. That's my me time. Y'all just wait till the spring, and I'll take y'all out there with me, and y'all can see the alligators come out. There's one side of the lake where there's this boat ramp and then a little, like a dam where the alligators nest. And last spring, when I would go run on that side, I was hearing baby alligators chirping over there. And then the alligators would, like the big alligators, would actually swim around the boat ramp. It was crazy. I got some crazy video of about a 8 to 10 foot alligator just hanging out around the boat ramp, waiting for the boats to come and go. I guess those guys, when they fish out there, they'll throw their leftover bait. I don't know. But those alligators, those big alligators, will hang right by the boat ramp. So when I get to that side of the lake, I have to put my dog on his leash because he likes to go for a swim. He just jumped right off the dock one night, like right there next to the boat ramp. And I was like, yeah, that's probably not the brightest idea, son. Oh my God, really, Nessie? Yeah, I like reptiles, but I don't think I could do that. No, it's not scary. It's not like they're going to run out of the lake and get me. I mean, I do keep protection on my side anyway, so. But they pretty much stay in the water out there. I'm not going off into the weeds or anything where their nests are. But it was crazy when we go up on the levee, I guess is what it really was. I could hear those babies down in the weeds, like probably, I don't know, maybe 15 yards from me, if that. And there was the mama gator was swimming in the water right in front of us. So I knew we were really close to them. I mean, I could hear them close, but then that mama gator was right there swimming around the water. I was like, yeah, I'm getting the hell out of here before she decides that she thinks I'm going to raid her nest or something. Oh my gosh, iguanas and a monitor. See, I follow all these guys on YouTube that have those kind of reptiles, but yeah, I know what you meant. And I think it would be totally cool to have one, but then again, I just of course you're packing while you go for it. Well, I mean, I'm by myself. You never know what's going to happen. Creepers just lurk in weird places. So I'm telling you, I don't walk out of this house without that thing on me. And they'd be pretty dumb to approach me with my dog there. Last year when I drove around to the back side of the lake to go run, and we were leaving, it was about dusk, and as we were leaving, these 3 wild dogs came running out of the woods towards my truck, and he jumped right out of the truck. I guess he was good protecting me from those dogs. I don't know. It scared the shit out of me. He wound up having to get stitches in his foot. I had to jump out and throw him right back in the truck and take off. But that was the day I knew wasn't nothing ever going to come near me with him around. Taco, they're not that bad. You know, you need to, well, I'm waiting for about another month, and I'm going to start looking at the pawn shops for a new hunting rifle for next year. Oh, yeah. Your iguana was named Roach. He was super chill. Aww. Our dragon's name is Steve. A friend of mine had an iguana, and when she got pregnant with her daughter, it was a male iguana, and when she got pregnant with her daughter, the iguana got super aggressive with her, and she wound up having to rehome it. A pond full of frogs that are loud. That's funny. Yeah, I would go look at pawn shops. Especially right now. I mean, guns are harder to find right now, but heck, you'd be surprised what you can find at pawn shops for as far as guns go. Yeah, I would. You know what you want? Okay, good night, Kentucky girl. We're probably fixing to hop off here too. I'm almost done with these stickers, and then I'm gonna hit the bed. We are getting back into our routine. Little Missy started back to school today, so I got to get her up and off to school in the morning. I I'm down to one snake right now. My last rescue just found her home. I hate to say it, but I hope I stay that way for a little bit. I need a break. We had a huge influx of rescues come in there for a little while. Between snakes and dragons. A 9mm. Okay. Is he bitching or singing? Hold on.
I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna
Is he
give my
bitching?
life my all, but I'm
See what he's talking about real quick.
Individual, dude. Fucking curse. I gotta go to bed, guys. This is just too much.
Oh, his lottery ticket. I have a 9mm. I also have 2 40 cal Glocks that I carry. I go between carrying.
It looked like a little special reservoir tip. I've mentioned that on a live feed before. Looks like my hat's got the reserve tip so you keep it from bursting wide open. Yeah, Sonny. I don't buy lottery tickets either.
I really prefer my little mini
people,
Glock.
Fam sent $20 and said go buy 20 with the lottery ticket. And that's what we did. But damn it, I should have won something. I mean, to be able to pick 5 Powerball tickets and pick every 9 winning number.
CCW.
That should be special in itself. I'm just saying. That should be special in itself. That's 5, 10.
We don't have any money, but I'm wasting money on Powerball tickets. Did he say 5?
25 numbers and be a winner.
He bought 5 Powerball tickets.
Because it takes talent to pick all the numbers that aren't going to hit.
Sure, babe. Hold on.
That's how bad my fucking life is. And that's how my day tomorrow will be, too. And I don't know anything. Fucking way to change it. We'll wake up tomorrow and go all balls to the wall, do a live feed, try to sell deep.
How much are Powerball tickets? I've never played. It's a lottery
we cut off
ticket.
At 2,
What's what?
get on Indeed,
what's a
throw 5,
Powerball? Or what's a Glock?
and have more applications.
You got to be more specific. There's
and just keep rolling. When the dice, I don't know what else to do, guys. I don't know. I know I'm down to 11. Get
there
off
you go,
here, guys.
Luda.
Y'all have a good night.
Just dropped the link, baby.
I hope something changes.
Oh, what's a CCW? Concealed and carry weapon permit? We still call them CHLs here, but I think they changed it from CHL, concealed handgun license, to a CCW, concealed carry weapon permit. I mean, you know, Taco, here we can open carry. But if you leave the state much or whatever, if you want to carry concealed, you need a concealed carry permit. Oh, I see you, babe. Let's see. Is your camera off of you? Oh, he just ended. Hold on. Let me boot him. Do you want me to pull you up? You want me to pull you up on the screen? You got to shake your head yes or no. I can't hear you. Hold on, y'all. Hold it closer to the camera so I can see it, because you're a little bitty right now. Oh my gosh, that's too cute. I love it. I love it. Hold that just like that, and I'm gonna add you, but don't move it, okay? Don't move it. I gotta see this real quick. Oh, what's a CC concealed carry weapon permit? We still call them say no to crack, but I think they changed it from CHL concealed handgun license to a how cute is that sticker? Concealed carry weapon permit. I mean, you know, Taco. All right, here, got you down. That's so cute. I need to find that. How funny is that? You want one of those, Liz? I need to find that picture. I can do that. That's hilarious. Isn't that great? I love that. We need to make that our profile pictures, don't we? Yeah, Taco, I think so too. I think I need to make that and send it to her, huh? Okay, hold on. It's close to the camera so I can see it. Turn your volume down a little bit, or oh my gosh, too cute. I love it. I love it. Hold that just like that, and I'm gonna add you, but don't move it, okay? Don't move it. I gotta see this real quick. I want to see concealed carry weapon permit. We still call them say no to crack, but I think they changed it from CHL concealed handgun license to a how cute is that sticker? Concealed carry weapon permit. I mean, you know, Taco. All right, here, got you down. That's so cute. Tap your screen at the top, and if the live button isn't red, tap live to bring you all the way forward, okay? We may just be lagging a little bit. You can turn your camera off, Judy. Is everybody here? Yeah, because sometimes you're running behind. All right. Well, are we done with little peepee head and everybody else? Did anybody have anything that they wanted to? All right. Good night, Nessie. Did anything else happen that anybody wanted to look at today? I'm fixing to head that way myself, I think. Everybody's ready. Good night, y'all. Love you all.